Ruby Slippers has the same growth habit as a larger variety of oak leaf hydrangeas, such as the Alice that I just showed you guys. So the Alice, they get to be probably 6, 7, even 8 feet tall and wide. But the Ruby Slippers, on the other hand, they top off at 3.5 feet tall and roughly 4 feet wide. So this is the growth habit of the Ruby Slippers. And as you can see, it's in filtered light. It does get full-on morning sun, but in the afternoon it gets this nice filtered light. Of course, you can see all that daffodil foliage is still standing. The spring so far has been relatively mild. Cool nighttime temps in the upper 40s to the mid 50s. And in order for all of that foliage to die down, it needs to be a lot hotter. So the flowers are relatively similar between the two varieties. Here's the bloom of the Ruby Slippers. And here's the bloom of the Alice oak leaf hydrangea. Relatively similar. Same leaf pattern and texture. This is the Alice, and just a smaller version on the Ruby Slippers. So over here is the Annabelle hydrangeas. All the buds are that chartreuse green color. At this stage, they're just forming. So that's when you get that chartreuse limey green color. Here's one that's a little more advanced. It's changing slowly to white. They need some water. This one here is a little more advanced. It gets more of that direct afternoon sun, believe it or not. So the flowers are a little more advanced. They're more of a creamy white color. Beautiful. So Annabelle, these can get relatively large too. At the National Arboretum, I've seen Annabelles that topped off at 7.5 feet tall and wide. So it all depends on the growing conditions. Here are the ghost ferns, getting a lot bigger. And over here, I used to have a lot of coral bells, but coral bells can be, they can practically be biennials. Um, this one here is a much more robust variety, so it's a survivor. Depending on the season, depending on the year rather, this area can be pretty lush. But like I said, it's been a relatively dry season so far. So that was just a quick look at the peak bloom of most of my Hydrangea quercifolias. See you next time, guys.